YouTube. I want to talk about the black pill today. I don't usually talk about it, but I've been seeing these videos and it's kind of depressing. It's negative because here's the deal. What all the black pill guys say, it's true. It's like when you look at everything from a pessimistic worldview. I try to be realistic. Now, you can always say, hey, basically, it's like this. These guys are saying, "Hey, if I'm not 6'2", or if I'm not," even guys who are 6'2" were like, "Oh well, I don't have a defined jawline," or "Oh, I don't have $100,000 a year." If you always think from that mentality, then you will never be anything. You get what I'm saying? And what black pill guys have to understand is me. When I was 18, I was broke. I was going to community college. I only went there for one semester. My parents could only afford like a very only went to two classes at that time, and then I didn't even have a job. I applied for hundreds of jobs. This is in 2011, when this was in the South where there were no jobs, and you had to be skilled. I'm talking about a mechanic, a plumber, and nobody was trying to give you an apprenticeship or work with you or teach you anything. And I wasn't gonna go $20,000 in debt to go to college for anything, or to get a trade. I wasn't trying to go into thousands of dollars worth of debt, which I'm glad I didn't do, but I would love to have a trade. But here's the deal. Just because you start off at a bad situation at 18, I was in a bad situation, but you cannot brew in self-pity, because as a man, people are not going to feel sorry for you. When I was 18, I was wayward. I wasn't a bad person. I wasn't a criminal, but at the same time, I just didn't have any direction going on. I was trying to do this and that, but I was trying to do different things and they were just falling apart. But I kept on pushing. When I was 18 and 9 months, I got my first job, and it was at a construction staffing company. And that was a horrible job. The first day I ever had working, this guy was racist. He called me a boy and everything. He was a tall dude, and I remember I was almost crying, like I want to fight that guy. I was so mad, and it was in Texas, just straight racism. And a lot of those, like half of the guys, managers, or the guys over those sites who were like supervisors were racist. And you don't even have to be a mental gymnast, or you don't have to read their mind and know it. The way they talk to you is horrible. And eventually I quit working there, and I got better jobs. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know you can't think like that, because think about Nate Robinson, think about Isaiah Thomas, all those guys who are under average height to play for the NBA. If they all thought the way the guys, black pill guys, thought, they would never be anything. If you look at the NBA, even the guys like LeBron and stuff, if the people like, oh, I'm poor, I live in the hood, I'll never do anything. Think about it. A lot of those guys come from single mothers. They didn't have their father there. Oh, I'm not gonna be nothing. Oh, I need to sell drugs and get shot in the fucking head. Come on, guys. A lot of our greatest people in society are coming from single mother households. They're coming from poor situations. A lot of NFL players were broke in college. They were eating off of, being an athlete. That's how they were getting food. They barely had any money in their pockets. You get what I'm saying? They didn't have the name, image, likeness. They couldn't make any money. If they wanted to make money, they had to work a part-time job, which is hard if you're a student athlete. you know so with that being said, you guys cannot just give up on yourself just because you're not in the top 10 or 20%, because here's the deal. If everybody was doing that, saying, hey, I'm not going to participate in society because I'm not the top this, and everything for me in life isn't easy, so I'm not going to participate. Do you know how sorry we would be as a society if everybody did that? Oh, I'm not a Chad, I'm not going to participate. you know, we would be on par with Greece, or like one of those countries that is just really bad, because the mailman or the garbage truck driver says, I'm not gonna go to work because I'm not making $1 million a year, or this is that. So now nobody can ride the bus, nobody can get mail. the electricity is off, you know what I'm saying? The heat is off, the water isn't working, you know. We're a third world country. We're basically India or a war torn country in South Sudan. Or that's all I want to tell you guys. The psychology of the black pill is not conducive to living a good life. If everybody just said, hey, I don't like the way my life is, I'm not gonna participate. If we were just a society of quitters, we wouldn't be anything. We would be really, really, things would go down in about a month. The infrastructure, cars, everything that we have in society takes work. You know, there is nothing that just, I don't know, I guess it's because Gen Zers really don't understand, but you gotta understand it's mainly Gen Xers, some millennials, and baby boomers are out here working, mechanics, carpenters, electricians, putting in the work so the lights stay on and the heat stays on. But we're the next generation. I'm a millennial, but millennials and Gen Zers, it's our turn to participate in society. Now, procreating is valuable, but at the same time, that shouldn't be everything to you. Just because you're not successful in that situation, especially if you're a young guy under 30, you should not be just totally depressed. It is healthy to want companionship, but at the same time, just because you don't have what you want, that does not mean you should stop participating in society. Because if every man stopped participating in society will fail. In a month's time, we would be dang near where India is, or one of those third world countries that never got up to par. And there are probably places of India that's like here. But I'm just saying, guys, we cannot have this self-defeatist mentality.